Hello and welcome back to Guru Beauty. I am Jodie. Today I'm giving you a very highly requested review of Makeup Forever's relatively new formula, Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation. This is actually a formula that has replaced the HD formula foundation. When you look at reviews online, Sephora, Makeup Forever, many of the reviews are based on the fact that Makeup Forever have played with a holy grail formula. I will be giving you a review, a demo for this foundation, the new Ultra HD, with my combination skin with a lot of texture and pigmentation. So if you want to see how this foundation performs for my skin, not only on application but also throughout the day, and hear my final recommendations, then keep on watching. Makeup Forever, which was previously very difficult to find here in Australia, is available now at PM Studio as well as on sephora.com.au. Retails for 62 Australian dollars and 43 US dollars. It comes in the standard amount of 30 ml for most foundations. That's what we see. The formulation is made in France and available at my last count in 40 shades. That is a huge strength of this line from Makeup Forever. With a colour range that wide, you are going to find a very close match, I think, regardless of your skin tone. I'm wearing the 140 today, or the Y305 are a really good match for my NC25 skin. There is a bit of a conversion chart available from Sephora. I will include a link to that below. I'll also include shopping links and prices down below, as well as the ingredients list. The ingredients for this product: top spot, my very favorite, cyclopentasiloxane. I find that to be very smoothing and buildable. Followed by water, PEG10 dimethicone, neopentyl glycol, diethyl hexanoate, talc, mica. They're things that you want to look out for if you have any allergies or sensitivities. I don't see any oil, no alcohol, no parabens. I do see fragrance listed towards quite down the list there towards the end. Even though it does contain a little bit of fragrance, I think that this is something that for those of you or makeup artists who prefer to have fragrance-free products, I think that this is going to be okay for most of you. What it is? Well, it's a best-selling HD foundation, so very camera friendly, and I would agree with that. That appears more invisible, comfortable and natural looking than ever before. It's developed specifically for the film and TV industry's most advanced technology. It creates a naturally flawless complexion on and off camera, completely invisible under the latest super focused 4K lens. This revolutionary foundation features uniquely coated pigments that provide medium to buildable coverage with an even lighter weight second skin texture that looks just like skin. This lighter weight formula, they say, delivers the very same flawless results as before when applied with a flat foundation brush in a tap and stretch motion. So they are quite specific with how they recommend you apply this foundation. Buffing motion is not the best way to apply this foundation, so you'll see how I do recommend that you apply it, but they do say either use it with a sponge, which is unusual for such a lightweight formula, in a press and roll motion, or with a flat, like a paddle foundation brush. I prefer using a flat topped brush, foundation brush of any kind, really any kind of foundation stippling brush, in a pressing stippling type motion. No more than 3.5 out of 5 stars, whether you look at Makeup Alley or Sephora. People have very mixed results for this foundation. You see people with dry skin who loved the HD formula say that the Ultra HD foundation does actually exacerbate dry spots and flaky bits. I can't attest to that. I don't have dry skin. I have combination oily skin. You also see people with oily skin say that the Ultra HD is actually more oily and it doesn't last. What I think is that the Ultra HD is a little bit more of a drier foundation, while you still have quite a natural finish and quite friendly to oily skins, but beware that there are plenty of reviews out there from oily skinned people that say that they just shine right through this foundation. For those of you who like a shorter video, I've just got to say that my final review for the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation is 2 guru thumbs up. Once you learn how to apply it, I really love this. This is a beautiful medium coverage foundation that is smoothing on my pores. That medium coverage is all I need to cover up my pigmentation. I find that it just looks natural, beautiful. It really does look lovely on my skin, not only in person, but also on film. And I find that it does last me throughout the day. And I really do like the packaging. It is very lightweight, so quite friendly for you makeup artists out there. Very sturdy plastic packaging with a lid that does snap off and snap on. Very sturdy. It's not going to just fall off in your makeup bag. And you've got a plastic pump there that dispenses definitely not too much. I'm using 2 pumps of this today, and it really is a nice metered pump. As you can see that it's quite fluidy in consistency. It will drip down my hand, as you can see in the close-up. Not wearing any primer today. I'm using a flat-topped e.l.f. powder brush. This really is a press-in type foundation. It's not one that I've had much success with in buffing in. It really is one that looks a lot better when you stipple it or you press it in with a sponge, stipple it with a brush, that kind of thing. This is not a product that works very well on my porous textured skin with any kind of dragging motion. So pressing in is what I do, and I find that 2 pumps very well covers my face. It gives me a chance to sort of go back in with that brush and just add in a little bit more product where I need it with areas of dark pigmentation. Having applied 2 pumps of foundation with a pressing technique using the e.l.f. powder brush, I find that my skin looks great. The foundation does have a very natural finish on my skin. I find that my pores, if anything, look relatively smoothed, and that's without any primer. The colour match is a great match for me, and I would say that I have a medium coverage with this foundation. This is one that I would not build up to a full coverage. I think you could possibly get up to a medium full, but I'm pretty comfortable. I think that this foundation works best leaving it with a medium coverage. And here I am after applying my makeup. I have applied a very, very lightweight silica powder just to my T-zone. I don't have powder around my forehead, just that silica powder around my nose. At this point, I am really, really happy. I think my skin looks healthy. It looks radiant, luminous. I definitely have my pigmentation covered as adequately as I need. Great color. I'm really pleased with the finish. It looks natural and healthy and beautiful. So we'll see how this one lasts throughout the day. I'll be back to let you know more. 10.5 hours after application of the Make Up For Ever Ultra HD foundation, I'm just so impressed. This foundation still covers everything nicely, everything's smoothed out and even. My pores certainly look still smooth. I do probably have a luminosity all over my face. I could have touched up, but I didn't touch up with powder at all throughout the day. It was a very warm 30 degrees Celsius day today, and I'm just so impressed with the way that this foundation has held up. It's still covering, it's still smoothing. My skin looks hydrated, healthy, all the things that I want in a foundation. It's lasted very, very nicely for me without any primer today on my skin. This foundation has done nothing but earn 2 Guru thumbs up. So that's it, a really positive experience for me with the Make Up For Ever Ultra HD foundation. I think that this is extremely suitable for everyday use. Very, very doable for normal, even combination skins. And if you have moderately dry skin, moisturize beforehand. I think that this foundation is going to be okay for you. It is very camera friendly. It doesn't contain SPF, so do wear your SPF underneath. Definitely 2 thumbs up. It is one that I would recommend. For those of you who like a relatively youthful, relatively natural, healthy finish to your foundation that is relatively smoothing, I think that you'll really enjoy this foundation with 40 shades at least available. I think you can't go wrong, but you may want to go in store. You may want to take a tester with you. If you do have really oily skin, I think, use caution. If you can get a tester, do so. If you do have really dry skin, there probably are better, more moisturizing foundations for you. But overall, I think this is a great standard foundation. It looks beautiful. I'm really pleased with it, and I hope that you are too. Please do let me know your experiences with the Ultra HD down below in the comments. I would love to hear from you, so would many of the other viewers. If you have questions down below, I'd be more than happy to help answer those in the comments too. So that's it from me. Have yourself a gorgeous day. Please don't forget, you are beautiful. You truly are, inside and out. But you know what? It's one thing to look great on the outside. Just don't forget to be beautiful. It is so much more important than looking it. I will see you again really, really soon. Bye.